Because we're at, what episode are we on now?
No idea.
I think it's like I think it's that number that's funnier than 24. 25. Hang on, I swear we did 25 last time. Did we do 25 last time?
Can't remember.
Fucking hell, we're on just... Ace Attorney. We're nearing the end of our journey. Well, not really. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're still doing this.
My voice sounds bad.
Because you just woke up.
No, because when I went back and watched it, I sounded really bad.
Yeah, so we all do. It's funny. Except for me, I sound great. I can neither confirm nor deny this statement. Ah, my balls!
I'm not amused.
I am. Right, go on.
I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe?
I was afraid someone would raise the chief prosecutor's crime. This suit was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here.
What fucking basket?
It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next.
Okay. Press. So, you brought it to the forensics department?
If we're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it proved. To do that, evidence must be analysed by forensics experts.
She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
Yeah. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all.
And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 tags of blood found on the shoe.
You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
You came to know something about blood tests,
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we could differentiate between millions of types of all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific.
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana's skies.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe?
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
What the fuck?
No, I didn't. Stop avoiding the question.
Some like... Oh.
Some like it hard, Mr. Wright. Some like it. Some, like your client, she's in enough hot water to make a whole bad
The voice has changed. You changed the voice. I can't remember.
I think I sounded slightly less
British. Right, go on.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe?
That's the problem with everything. The problem This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Oh, God. I've done this before, but it's been so long. There's a problem. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem. Hang on, actually there is. Thinking about it.
Sorry.
Are you watching YouTube?
No, I was just trying to hear something.
Anyway, so if there's blood on the shoe, why isn't there more blood at the crime scene? We didn't see any blood there, and we were there.
Yeah, I like how she's so, like, certain it's Lauren Sky's blood.
Yeah, she's got beef against her though, innit?
Yeah. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, Rookie. I'll give you a peppered fish gut for anything. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Did my voice change again?
You didn't do the goofy one! She gave offered us food!
It's very difficult.
Let's see what Mr. Wright has to say. What is the conflict about victim's shoe? Show us a problem with this evidence.
Please, please, please. Please be the blood. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Don't mess with me, Rocky. Oh, it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. I can't say criticism of Edgeworth either, if you noticed. What possibly could be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? Is it it's the photo? The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint?
Note that the bottom of this victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why aren't there any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there are no traces of any such footprints at the scene of this crime. This contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so they could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Order, order, order! Well, witness.
What? Huh? Great. Go, Mr. Wright. No. Boy. Hold on. I didn't do that right.
You did it good enough.
I didn't see the comment. It's true that the lack of a footprint is contradictory. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh.
That's true, there's the reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think.
Hey, I don't know why it's not... Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just going to find contradictions.
What? When's Maya coming back?
She's not in the rest of the game, she's not in it.
So she's just gone.
The second game she's in, but the rest of this game she's not in. I see, now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I give her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint of the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to where she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over and over. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A naked woman.
Don't!
Did it.
No!
Right.
Naughty Lauren!
Ow.
I don't know why you're crying, I slapped my arm.
We were trying to make out like this afternoon.
Yeah. No. I thought this was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that. I'm not not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean? Slither and get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Ah! You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect kicked over the oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Fuck.
This ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum and erased the telltale signs.
Why, that's the prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
That reminds me, Miss Guy's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe.
Well, no reason to think to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime. She tried to conceal it.
But
Enough. There is no need for further debate. Your verdict, Your Honour.
Very well.
Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water.
The first court finds the defendant Miss Lana Sky.
Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill.
Fuck's sake.
What?
I'd much rather have Lance just... Okay, she's guilty. Let's end the fucking game, but no. B take my to fucking open her mouth.
Yeah. But here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
She has a lot of oddly specific lunchboxes.
Yeah.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations has passed. Any further comments and you'll be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough up queen.
Look at this photograph! Every time I do it makes me laugh. Oh.
Oh, flip side.
A photograph?
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait, look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind immediately after the murder, Christy was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I know I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems that this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia.
Not her again.
It's Mia!
Yeah, I know. Oh, I have to say lines. What voice did I do? Was it same as Angel?
It's same as Lana Sky. It's...
Fuck off. Right, wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt and take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter end.
This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
You're on a wait.
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, it can wait.
No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph! The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right? Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since you kept this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Well, Mr. Mate. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
The problem is, there's something in the exhaust pipe.
Take that!
The problem in the photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of this car's muffler.
Just wait a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
The muffler is also part of a car, or is part of on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out the car's muffler?
So, what if there is something sticking out of the muffler?
There's a muffler in the muffler.
Yeah. What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why it's important to this case. You said as much in your testimony.
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
Is it because she wasn't wearing a muffler? Well, Your Honor, how'd you feel about that? No? Actually, I don't feel I have this pounding headache. No, I mean, what do you think about the... Oh.
That cloth was found in the
Muffler.
Where have I heard that?
Oh, is it the phone? I thought it would... Okay, no, it's the phone. It's gotta be. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler.
Why is she fucking making zombies noises? Yeah!
Hey, I have to do it.
No,
That sounds
yeah, no, that just sounds like... Lauren, are you a hentai voice actor? That's what it fucking sounded like. No, stop it! This is a family show, you cunt!
Don't do it again.
No. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Stop it!
Stephanie.
Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings.
She said sus! She said sus! Oh god, why am I about to say Among Us? God, somebody kill me.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered, then we do a disservice to the law. Have the car of the crime scene inspected up once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Yeah, that was close. But we made it, at least for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It is lunchtime after all.
How is he still hungry? February 23rd, 11:56 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Mr. Brown.
What?
It sounds always like this with you. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface. No matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get out there.
Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyways?
How she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So this is where we turn this child around, right? Our only weapon, the tiny insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. I'm trying to think, is this going to be the cowboy man? Am I going to have to do my terrible, terrible American voice again? Hola, partner. Yeah! They say to show your red boy. They say you show a red cloth to a boy, it'll fire up his temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Arthur, I have a plan. We're gonna go to Tahiti.
Officer Marshall.
Thought I'd come take a look, see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. I got the home ranch locked down tight and affording enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? Well, the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate about worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's tasting mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall. The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves.
There was a muffler and a muffler, though.
A muffler and a muffler. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? I seen the red breeze blow out her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
And it was certainly that afternoon. Edra seen it too, I reckon. What's that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Star wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
Shit! If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up some fine ribs. Woo!
This is a very long, annoying trial.
It isn't even over yet. This is just the first one, remember?
I'd like to... I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over the prosecution.
It's something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over in
It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it's time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had...
This is unacceptable.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
I'm confused. Excuse me, knock knock. I'm just gonna read it and tell who it is.
Who's there?
Oh! You're gonna love my voice, man. What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Hey, the temperature rose by 7 degrees when that man came in.
Who will love to see?
Ah, it's you!
Just give him a hentai my own voice. Why is this looks like the KFC man.
Oh! Sorry, I'm late on you! The roads are packed, it's just me! Long time no see, LG, how you have been, man? Slim nuts these days!
What? Hey, hello! Hello? No, I've been busy.
Busy, schmizzy, Ozzy! Now, my boy, you gotta take some time to relax!
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Actually seems to be his nickname for Judge.
I'm afraid you're right. I'm very afraid. I'm sorry, but who are you? I saw you right, oh, that attorney. I've heard some good things about you, son. Thanks. I'm so sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, they should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy.
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of police?
He's a top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Name's Gant! Damon Gant! Pleased to meet you, everyone! What's going on, lass? Scotland forever!
So, what do we owe this honour today? It's been over 2 years since I came to this courtroom, isn't it?
Well, it's worthy here! Look at that boy, fellow! I just thought I'd invite if I'd bring in this! You might want to close my window, yeah. Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler!
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. Yeah, you can see why I wanted to do this. I knew he would appear. That's why I wanted to do this today. So from now on, pretty much when you stay the night, we're going to be doing Ace Attorney then, so I can shout. But I think I was stuff into that exhaust pipe! On little Worthy's car, no less! It's really quite embarrassing even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade. Quite perplexing, this. I've got a small cock.
I love you for it.
Chief. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth!
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? No, wait a minute, Worthy! I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of the investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... You're head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset when I find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. This court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favour first.
Yeah?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honour? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is press that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I won't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Fine. Give me 2 hours to get there. Let's investigate a bit first.
There's a small tab on this knife.
Does it say SL92?
What does that mean?
Well, I've had something similar. DL6 of DL6 instant fame.
But it's strange.
Oh, what is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this or letters that looked a lot like this somehow.
I know exactly what she's talking about. Now let's open the knife.
Wow, don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
It's dark red stain. Blood? Switchblade knife added to the court record. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear the explanation from the chief police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife?
Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. This knife is special, but I can't see how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Fucking hell. That was a bad day at the department. We weren't in shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, you see. What a mess. A time of crime 5:15 case. It's coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it.
There was a murder at the police department, a detective?
That's hush information. That's some hush information on Jay. She's not laughing anymore, I'm not gonna shout. Best part about the Scottish voice is you going hee hee hee, but no, you're not laughing anymore.
Sorry, it's just a text.
On Jay! But it hasn't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second, you said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order! Anyway, we're at the department, we're all going frustrated, so you might as well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation, don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places?
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking.
Oh, time to take a shot, she said scientifically. I like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well, however, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
I've already got something, because I don't know if I told you, but one of the things looked like writing upside down.
I feel like it's the Cowboys.
Cowboy, what, he's the killer?
I don't know.
But look, SL9, or 675, if you flip that upside down, it's SL9.
Yeah.
So there is a connection between the knife and the case. Wait a second. At last, on honest to goodness objection! This knife, there has to be something to do with Detective Goodman.
That accent's very
What do you mean?
Ah! An honest to good, what do you mean from on disagree?
That's what.
Fucking Scottishman, a Scottishman walked into a room. What's going on, lad? I'll give you 3 pints, Lord. God damn, I'm wet. I'm not going to take you to fucking Edinburgh anytime soon. Or Glasgow. It's fucking, I can imagine now Lauren watching those, you watching those adverts. I was born in Carlisle, but I was made in the Royal Navy. Just going, God damn! Hey guys, what's up? How have you been? I've been alright, Nadim, I've been alright. Look at the tag on this knife, it reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was written on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s to 12 2?
Oh, so you're not wet, though. Actually, I just got out of a shower, so fuck you. I'm fucking awesome, I know I am.
Aww.
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like no. It's right side up. But when you turn it around, what do you get?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're right.
Ah!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9? That's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag. What time is it?
I think Dad might have just come in. Which definitely is no more shouting for me.
Order, well, Chief.
Yeah. Well, I guess the cat's out the bag. You win, righto. I win. Ah, what game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Right, let's just press everything. That's all we can do right now. So this knife, it was stolen? Yeah, on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Looks your little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen from the day of the murder? It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car?
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, right home, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand you're busy with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? On the same day that detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact surprising, isn't it, RG? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, righto. I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one, this kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. What are we going to ask? So when the victim died, we already know that was 5:15. How the victim was killed, we then know it's a knife, so that's a stab wound. Where was he found? So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the cops are found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. So that's where the body was found. That's what they're telling us. The evidence room? Wait a second. I've heard of that.
The evidence room, didn't you mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy? Well,
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
happy? Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town in this case. What's the link between the two cases? With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Count to testify about the details. Chief, the defence's position is simply this. You know what? Not gonna lie, your impressions just get better and better. I know they do. I'm always practicing. The connection between these cases has already been proven. Hey, you don't say! We're out with it right too. What's your connection?
Yes, out of Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife is found in the lot. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be a lot of connections for it to be coincidence.
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there. Chief, I'd request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. Hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really?
What, who would have guessed?
I'll corroborate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, in case information is sticky stuff, we have to effort it properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. I'm gonna ask for the victim's ID number because his division. We know he was a detective. We don't know the gender, but if we get the ID number, if it's what I think it is, I think it's gonna be Bruce Goodman. Which I know that's confusing because obviously the first case was Bruce Goodman. How could Bruce Goodman be killed twice in the same place at the same time? So, okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'd be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight little ID number, so don't go getting your hopes up. Your number is... Lauren, you're in the way. 5842189.
Oh.
It's Bruce Goodman.
Well, that's quite long.
I only have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8, 2, I can't do that.
Didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
It tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does, I think.
Meaning?
Actually, what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's see what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What's it tell you?
Witness.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just... I got confused.
This is news, huh?
Just come out with it, both, guns blazing, like you always do. Police department, like prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at the same time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Bruce Goodman. Shame on your right to personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we had from the chief earlier, that started with 8 to... Oh, I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right, again. The number the chief police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh! Sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack. But wait,
Detective Goodman was our victim? He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yes, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. I can imagine me in position of the judge. He's banging that fucking hammer like there's no tomorrow, calling every guilty person out. Amber Heard, huh? Guilty! But, Your Honor, the trial hasn't started yet. I don't care, I don't like her face. That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? In a completely different location?
Order, order, order! Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret fine, but I'm a prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get yourself all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. What? How? How dare... We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait,
What voice did I give him? Was it Toad? I feel like I gave him Toad's voice.
No.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere in the premises? I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you did accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer told me he said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edruff, the victim's name is written right here at the top of the report. Yeah. Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your own part, were there. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
Why is he staring at us like that?
No such luck this time, worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? What? Now what's the second rule of evidence law, huh?
Well, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Oh, well, it's, Oh, yeah, it's me. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, submit a list of evidence to be used in a court before a trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So what does that mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. A connection was just proven by Raito over there. Good job, Raito, me boy. Huh? Oh, I was just doing my job. No. No!
It seems that we've come to the end of this particular trial.
I know you're going through a tough time already. What's all those rumours? We're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologise to
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do, I get results this time. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of... Yes, the prosecution has requested.
Thank you.
Punishment for this is not decisive.
To be continued. And that means that it's an end of this stream in particular. Yeah, because remember, as soon as the court finishes, I have to finish up there. So we spend ages fucking running around the next time, and I don't know what's going on. Because if we finish in 12 minutes, by that time I would have run around, and I will genuinely forget what's going on.
Aww.
So thank you everyone for so much for watching. It's goodbye from me. Goodbye from